long, restless night of sleep? Need a good nutritional meal to boost your energy? Let me guide you in making the best delicious veggie omelet that there is. Hi, I'm Jessica. Today I want to talk to you guys about making a veggie omelet, how important sanitation is when preparing the omelet. The second thing we're going to talk about is the nutritional facts that the vegetables bring as well as what the egg brings. And then we're going to talk about a few techniques to making this veggie omelet a little bit easier than you would think it would be. First things first, let's talk about sanitation. Sanitation is probably the most important thing in the kitchen. Without good sanitation, then everybody that you're feeding may get sick, to include yourself, and once one person gets sick, down goes everybody. So to have good sanitation, first you need to wash your hands. You need to wash your hands before you touch anything. You're going to wash it for at least 30 seconds with warm soapy water, at least up to the elbow. Make sure the water is warm and soapy. Some people say singing the happy birthday song helps, so that's just a little technique. Also, you need to make sure all of your utensils are clean, so you need to wash them in warm soapy water as well. And make sure it's kind of easier for them to air dry, because when you use a towel, then you could disinfect it, or you can make them dirty again, so then you would have to disinfect them again. So now that everything is clean, let's start with cutting the vegetables. Today in the veggie omelet, we're going to use a pepper, of course your eggs, and we're going to use spinach, and then of course you need your cutting board and your knife. So you want to be able, the whole point is breakfast is the most important meal of the day. So you want a vegetable that is going to give you that energy boost as well as your different vitamins. So according to sheknows.com, spinach as well as other leafy vegetables give you that boost of energy that you need. You can use baby spinach, you can use whole spinach, you can use the fresh kind has the most nutrients in it. So that is going to give you your energy boost. Next, you have vitamin C, which is your peppers and tomatoes and stuff like that. Vitamin C enhances your immune system and helps fight disease. So also your veggie omelet has your eggs, of course, which are a good source of vitamin A as well as your source of protein. So according to the IncredibleEgg.com, there are 260 international units of vitamin A in one egg and 6.3 grams of protein in one whole egg. Whole eggs are probably better than egg whites. I know a lot of people eat egg whites, but the yolk in the whole egg is what has most of your nutrients in it. So even if you do decide to do all egg whites, make sure you at least have one whole egg in there to get some of those. So now that you have cut up your vegetables, we got all that stuff going, we're going to go to our third point, which is making the omelet a little bit easier for you to make. So when you're making the omelet, you need, of course, your frying pan and pan, original spray. This pan alone, and of course the pan is non-stick, but even the pan is the secret to actually having a successful omelet, I think. You can use butter or oil or whatnot, but pan and a non-stick pan actually works best for me. So you spray the pan good, and then you bring it up, make it warm, not too warm, because then as soon as you put the egg in there, it's just going to burn. But of course, if you don't use the pan and it happens to stick, you're probably not going to end up with an omelet, but you'll end up with a vegetable scramble, which, same thing. So we're going to bring it up to temperature. We're going to scramble probably about 3 eggs, put it in the pan, let it, get a little bit good. We're going to cut up we've already cut up all the vegetables, so we're going to put them in too, evenly around, and then let them cook for a minute. You can cook the vegetables ahead of time, just so they're a little bit warmer in a different pan, and then add them to the egg. But anyway, so the egg is going to warm up, and then the last thing you're going to do is add a little bit of cheese. So once the cheese is melted and the egg, you can tell it's it's not runny, it's pretty solid. You're just going to flip the egg over, You may want to add a little bit more cheese and maybe flip it once or twice more just so it's brown like on both sides and evenly if you want to just make sure the inside is cooked the way you want, depending on how you like your eggs. And then you flip it and you put it on a pan and it's ready to eat. So now your delicious, energy boosting, nutritious omelet is ready to eat, and it should be able to give you everything that you need to boost your energy and carry on with the day and last you until lunchtime. So today I've talked to you about how to prepare a veggie omelet. We've discussed how important sanitation is so that nobody gets sick. We've went over the nutritional facts of the vegetables as well as the egg, so you get your source of vitamin A, vitamin C, and protein. And then we talked about a few different techniques to make the omelet a little bit easier and so that you have a successful omelet rather than a vegetable scramble. And that was about it. Hopefully now you know how to make a quick, nutritious, delicious, energy boosting omelet. Have a good day.